Welcome to The Strategist, where we delve into the art and science of business strategy and leadership. I'm David Green, your guide on this journey. My career spans over 2 decades, blending diverse experiences from law enforcement to the corporate corridors of Amazon Web Services and into the transformative realms of nonprofit education. In my law enforcement days as a major crimes detective and forensic expert, I was honored multiple times as Officer of the Year, a testament to my dedication and results in complex investigations. Transitioning to the business world, I served as a business executive at Amazon Web Services. There, I was at the helm of safeguarding the largest data center market globally, refining business models, and enhancing Amazon's foundational principles. I worked and lived in several countries, ensuring the continuity of our business model. But my journey did not stop there. I ventured into the nonprofit education sector, pioneering a new line of business. My focus was on dismantling outdated policies and innovating solutions that directly served our customers. This journey wasn't just about change. It was about revolutionizing how we operate. I dramatically increased productivity tenfold, slashed service level agreements by nearly 1,000%, saved millions of dollars, and turned a tide of thousands of annual complaints, some turning into lawsuits, to an outstanding 0 per year. Beyond my operational roles, I'm a 2-time published author and recognized speaker across various business markets. I bring these experiences to The Strategist, aiming to share insights, strategies, and leadership values that can empower you, our listeners, in your own journey. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Strategist. I'm your host, David Green, and today I want to start with a story. Innovative Tech, a medium-sized tech company, had recently launched an ambitious software product. The excitement was palpable, but soon after its release, unexpected technical issues began surfacing. Users were experiencing glitches that severely hampered their experience, leading to a flood of complaints to customer service and a growing number of negative online reviews. At the heart of addressing these issues were 2 managers, Sarah and Tom, each leading a different team within the company. Sarah, known for her proactive attitude, immediately recognized the severity of the situation. Instead of waiting for directives, she convened her team, acknowledging that while they were not directly responsible for the glitches, they had a role to play in finding a solution. Sarah and her team worked tirelessly, coordinating with the product development team, providing them with detailed feedback from customers, and developing an interim solution to alleviate the customers' frustrations. She communicated openly with the company's leadership about their progress, owning up to the challenges and the steps her team was taking to address them. Tom, on the other hand, took a different approach. He was quick to point out that his team was not responsible for product development, and thus the emerging problems were not any of their concern. He instructed his team to continue with their regular task, arguing that the product development team should resolve the issues since they were the ones who had created them. Tom's team, following his lead, remained disengaged from the crisis, focusing only on their specific, predefined roles within the company. As time passed, the difference in approaches between Sarah and Tom's teams became starkly evident. Sarah's team, though initially not involved in the product development, became instrumental in providing real-time feedback and support, facilitating a quicker resolution to the software issues. Their ownership attitude not only helped improve the product, but also significantly enhanced the customer's relations. The company's leadership took notice of Sarah's initiative, praising her team's commitment and problem-solving skills. Tom's team, on the other hand, remained disconnected from the issue. Their lack of involvement was noted not only by the company's leadership, but also by other teams who were putting in extra effort to rectify the situation. This created a sense of division within the company, as Tom's team was perceived as not being team players or as committed to the company's overall success. In contrast between Sarah and Tom's management styles highlighted a critical lesson in business ownership. Sarah's approach of taking responsibility and actively engaging in problem solving, even when the issue was not directly within her team's purview, demonstrated the true essence of ownership. It fostered a culture of accountability, collaboration, and proactive problem solving. Tom's approach, characterized by a lack of ownership and a siloed view of his team responsibilities, resulted in missed opportunities for contribution and growth, both of his team and for his company. What isn't immediately apparent in this story of Innovative Tech's crisis is that even though the technical issues did not directly involve Sarah and Tom's teams, the impact was so widespread that both managers and their teams were inundated with calls from frustrated customers every single day. This situation presented a defining moment for leadership and response. Sarah's team, embodying a true sense of ownership, did not shy away from these challenges. They actively engage with the customers, picking up the phone, listening to their problems, and providing support, even though that was outside of their usual responsibilities. Their involvement went beyond mere customer service. They became a crucial part of the feedback loop, identifying common issues and communicating these insights back to the product development team. This proactive approach helped in alleviating customer frustrations and expedited the resolution of the software issues. In stark contrast, Tom's response was to maintain a strict boundary around his team and define roles. When faced with calls from disgruntled customers, his team's standard response was to redirect them to another department. This department, already overwhelmed with the crisis, faced severe backlogs, exasperating customer dissatisfaction. Tom's adherence to the rigid definition of his team's role ultimately contributed to the prolonged crisis rather than helping to resolve it. In the end, the difference in approach had significant repercussions. Sarah's team's supportive efforts not only helped in resolving the situation more quickly, but also led to a decrease in call volumes, easing the strain on the entire company. This demonstrated the far-reaching impact of adopting an ownership mindset, not just in resolving immediate problems, but also contributing to the overall health and efficiency of the organization. Innovative Tech, recognizing the value of Sarah's approach, emerged stronger from this crisis. The company took this experience as a learning opportunity and implemented policies and training programs designed to encourage and develop an ownership mentality across all levels. The strategic shift was a testament to the power of an ownership mindset in transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and improvement. This story offers a powerful lesson. The difference between success and stagnation in business often lies in the mindset of its people. We need more than just skilled individuals. We need team members who embody the spirit of ownership. Unlike Tom, who represents a constrained, role-specific approach, we should aspire to have more individuals like Sarah, proactive, solution-oriented, and committed to the greater good of the company. What this teaches us is that Toms of the corporate world, while competent in their specific roles, can inadvertently become liabilities when they fail to embrace a broader sense of responsibility. Their not my job attitude can hamper not just their own growth, but also the progress of the entire organization. This calls for a strategic realignment within our companies. It's not just about shuffling positions. It's about a fundamental shift in our hiring and development practices. We must prioritize the recruitment of individuals who demonstrate an ownership mindset, those who are willing to step beyond their defined roles, take initiative, and drive solutions. As we aim to reach new milestones, our approach should not merely be service-minded. It should be owner-minded. In an owner's world, there are no rigid boundaries of my job and not my job. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every problem is ours to solve, and every success is shared. When we foster this culture of ownership, we create an environment where innovation thrives, challenges are swiftly addressed, and the company moves forward as a unified, resilient entity. Let's not just be employees or managers. Let's be owners in our roles. Let's adopt the mindset that every problem is our problem. Every customer feedback is an opportunity to improve, and every goal of the company is our personal mission. This is how we build not just a successful business, but a legacy of excellence and innovation. So maybe the first step is defining ownership. When we delve into the concept of ownership in the business world, it really transcends the mere notion of holding shares or possessing executive titles. Ownership, in its true essence, is a mindset, a diagram that governs how we approach our roles and challenges and opportunities within the organization. It's about cultivating a deep sense of responsibility, not just for the task assigned to us, but for the overall health and success of the business. This mindset is characterized by a proactive initiative. It's about stepping forward when a challenge arises, not waiting to be called upon. An owner-minded individual doesn't just perform tasks. They look for ways to improve processes, enhance customer experiences, and drive growth. They're constantly asking, how can I contribute to making this place better? Ownership is also about a commitment to excellence, to continuous learning, and to the success of the team or company. It's about being fully invested in your role and the larger goals of the organization. This commitment is what drives owners to go above and beyond, to seek solutions where others see obstacles, and to persevere where others might give up. Most importantly, this mindset is about embracing problems as personal challenges. When an owner-minded individual encounters a problem, their immediate response is, "This is mine to solve." They don't see problems as mere hindrances. Instead, they view them as opportunities to demonstrate their skills, to contribute to the company's objectives, and to grow professionally. They take charge, rally resources, and apply creative thinking to devise effective solutions. In essence, talking about ownership in business is talking about a culture where every individual sees themselves as a vital part of the organization. They feel empowered to take action and is committed to take the collective success. It's a culture where the challenges are met with enthusiasm and determination, where every team member feels responsible for the outcomes, and where the initiative and commitment are the driving forces behind every endeavor. But let's talk about the importance of ownership. The concept of ownership is not just an optional attribute in business, it is a cornerstone for success. Its significance can be seen in multiple dimensions of an organization's operations and culture. Firstly, ownership is a catalyst for proactive problem solving. In a landscape where challenges are inevitable and often unpredictable, having a team that doesn't just react to problems, but anticipates and addresses them proactively is invaluable. This proactive approach is grounded in a sense of responsibility and personal investment in the outcomes. Employees who embody ownership don't wait for issues to escalate. They identify potential problems early and initiate solutions, saving the company time and resources. Moreover, ownership fosters a culture of accountability. In such an environment, every team member understands their role in the company's success and is willing to be accountable for their actions and decisions. This accountability goes beyond mere task completion. It encompasses the quality of work, the impact of decisions on colleagues and clients, and the overall performance of the business. When people take ownership, blaming and finger-pointing reduces significantly, leading to a more harmonious and productive workplace. Additionally, the sense of ownership has a profound impact on employee engagement. Engaged employees are not just present. They are mentally and emotionally invested in their work. They bring their best efforts, ideas, and attitudes to the workplace every day. This level of engagement naturally leads to innovation, as employees who feel a sense of ownership are more likely to think creatively, suggest improvements, and seek new ways to achieve goals. Furthermore, ownership aligns personal goals with those of the company. When employees feel like owners, they see the success of the company as their success. This alignment fosters a deeper commitment to the company's objectives. Employees are more motivated to work towards these goals, understanding that their contributions have a direct impact on the company's growth and success. In summary, ownership is an integral component for business success. It transforms the workforce into a proactive, accountable, engaged, and innovative team. A team where each team member is not just a participant, but an active contributor to the company's vision and goals. Encouraging and nurturing this ownership mindset can be the difference between a company that merely survives and one that thrives and leads in the industry. So let's examine some examples of the ownership mindset. In the dynamic landscape of business, the ownership mindset manifests in numerous inspiring ways. Consider the case of a retail employee who, upon noticing a customer's confusion, doesn't just point in the direction of a product, but instead personally guides them, providing a detailed information, ensuring their complete satisfaction. This level of proactive customer service exemplifies the essence of ownership, where the employees see customer satisfaction as a personal responsibility. Similarly, in a software company, imagine a developer who uncovers a potential security flaw. Rather than bypassing it as not my job, they take the initiative to address it, thereby preempting a major security crisis. This proactive approach to problem solving showcases an ownership mindset that prioritizes the company's long-term success over narrow job descriptions. The ownership mindset also shines in cost-saving initiatives. For instance, a team member in a manufacturing firm identifies opportunities to optimize the supply chain, not only presenting a detailed plan to management, but also leading the implementation, directly contributing to the company's financial health. Cross-departmental collaboration is another arena where the mindset plays a crucial role. A marketing employee, recognizing the synergy between sales and insights and marketing strategies, initiates regular collaboration meetings. resulting in enhanced campaign effectiveness and increased sales, a testament to the power of looking beyond departmental confines. Moreover, ownership is evident in personal development aimed at team improvement. A manager learning a new project management tool on their own initiative and then training their team for a collective benefit exemplifies this. This approach not only alleviates their team's productivity, but also fosters a culture of continuous learning and improvement. In times of organizational change, an employee who steps up to bridge the gap between staff apprehensions and management decisions, facilitating smooth transitions, embodies the ownership mindset. They take a leadership role, ensuring that change is embraced and implemented effectively. Lastly, the ownership mindset extends beyond the confines of the company to societal and environmental responsibilities. Employees who organize environmental initiatives and advocate for sustainable practices within their company demonstrates that ownership is also about a broader impact businesses have on society and the environment. Each of these examples paint a vivid picture of how an ownership mindset can transform individual roles to powerful catalysts for a company-wide success and positive change. We talked about the good, but let's now talk about the bad, right? Examples of not having an ownership mindset. Examples of not having an ownership mindset in a business context can manifest in various ways, often hindering progress and creating a less productive work environment. Here are some scenarios. Avoiding responsibility. An employee constantly avoids taking responsibility for mistakes or failures, always finding someone or something else to blame. This lack of accountability can lead to recurring issues and a culture of finger pointing. Next, we talk about resistance to change. A team member consistently resisting new ideals or changes in processes, preferring to stick to how things have always been done, even if those methods are outdated or less efficient. This resistance to adapt can stifle innovation and growth. Next, we can talk about the lack of initiatives. Employees do only what is explicitly outlined in their job descriptions, showing no interest in taking on new challenges or growing above and beyond their basic duties. This attitude can lead to missed opportunities for improvement and personal development. Next, we can talk about poor collaboration. An employee who is not willing to collaborate or assist colleagues, often stating, "That's not my job," can create a siloed and disjointed work environment, hampering team cohesion and overall productivity. Next, we can talk about disengagement from company goals. An individual who shows little interest in the broader goals and success of the company, focusing only on their task without considering the bigger picture. This lack of alignment can lead to misaligned efforts and decreased overall effectiveness. Ignoring feedback. An employee who consistently ignores constructive feedback, viewing it as criticism rather than opportunity for growth. This attitude can prevent personal and professional development and hinder the ability to adapt to changing needs. Next, the passive approach to problems. Rather than proactively seeking solutions to problems, an employee waits for others to fix issues or for problems to resolve themselves. This passive approach can exacerbate issues and delay resolutions. And finally, minimal effort and task. Doing just enough to get by without any attempt to improve quality, efficiency, or add value. This minimal effort can result in subpar quality of work and a lack of innovation. These examples reflect a mindset where individuals do not take ownership for their roles, responsibilities, or the success of the organization. This lack of ownership can lead to stagnation, work environment, right? Impeding both personal growth and the company's progress. So let's talk about developing an ownership mindset. Developing an ownership mindset within an organization is a multifaceted process that begins at the top. Leaders play a crucial role in the development. Leaders must not only preach the values of ownership, but also must exemplify them in their actions and decisions. When leaders demonstrate accountability, initiative, and a deep commitment to the company's goals, it sets a powerful example for the rest of the organization. This modeling of behavior creates a standard for employees to emulate. Further, cultivating an ownership mindset involves creating a company culture that actively values and rewards such behaviors. This means recognizing and appreciating employees who take initiative, go beyond their job descriptions, and contribute to problem solving and innovation. It's about creating an environment where taking ownership is seen as a key component of professional success and personal growth. Training and development programs also play a significant role. These programs should not only focus on skill enhancement, but also on fostering critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making abilities. Employees should be encouraged to think like owners, understanding that the broader impact of their work on the organization. Workshops, seminars, and mentorship programs can be instrumental in instilling these values. However, encouraging an ownership mindset is not without its challenges. A significant hurdle is overcoming the fear of failure. In many organizational cultures, failure is seen as a setback or a blemish on one's record. To cultivate ownership, it is essential to shift this perception. Failure should be reframed as learning opportunities and necessary steps in the process of innovation and growth. Creating a safe environment where calculated risks are encouraged and where failures are not penalized but analyzed for learning can significantly help in fostering this mindset. Moreover, while promoting individual ownership, it is vital to maintain a balance with collaborative problem solving. Ownership should not lead to siloed efforts or individualistic approaches that overlook the power of teamwork. Encouraging employees to take ownership of their roles and responsibilities should go hand in hand with fostering a spirit of collaboration. Teams should be encouraged to share ideals, learn from each other, and work towards a common goal, ensuring that the pursuit of individual ownership complements collective efforts and contributes to the organizational success. In essence, developing an ownership mindset is about nurturing a culture that values proactive, responsible, and innovative thinking, while ensuring that the mindset aligns with collaboration and team-oriented approaches. This balance, developed right, can lead to a more engaged, productive, and innovative workforce, driving the organization towards greater success. So let's take a moment to reflect on a crucial aspect of ownership in business. It's important to recognize the essence of ownership always begins at the leadership level. The tone set by the organizational leaders is not just influential. It shapes the company's culture. Imagine a scenario where a leader in a meeting with other executives declares, "We are here to serve you." This statement, while well-intentioned, inadvertently positions the organization as purely service-oriented, potentially undermining the sense of ownership among employees. When leaders frame their teams or departments solely as service entities, it subtly implies that their role is limited to assistance and support, rather than proactive contributions and leadership in their domain. This perspective can lead employees to view their roles as reactive, waiting for instructions or requests, rather than actively seeking out and addressing challenges. In such an environment, even when employees offer valuable insights or feedback, there's a risk it may be overlooked, as the prevailing mindset is one of service, not participating in ownership. As leaders, if we perpetuate this service-only narrative, we inadvertently setting our teams up for underperformance. We are failing to unlock the full potential of our own people and the innovation, proactive contributions that they can bring to the table. It is our responsibility to empower our teams, to encourage them to see themselves as owners of their domains, with a voice and a stake in the direction and success of the business. Therefore, instead of saying we are a service department, we should be asserting we are owners of this space. This shift in language and mindset is more than symptomatic. It is a fundamental change in how we perceive and engage with our roles. It's about accepting feedback from peers, not passively, but actively, using it to inform and enhance our strategies. And crucially, it's about ensuring that the voice of our organization is heard, respected, and integrated into the broader narrative of the company. Leadership is not just about guiding. It's about inspiring and enabling a culture of ownership. It's about setting an example that encourages every member of the organization to step up, take charge, and contribute meaningfully. Let's strive to be the leaders who don't serve but empower and inspire, fostering an environment where owners is the cornerstone of a collective success. In wrapping up our discussion today, it's clear that the concept of ownership in business transcends mere strategy. Owning the problem is a transformation. It's a mindset, one that has the power to turn the most daunting challenges into springboards for growth, innovation, and breakthroughs. It's about embracing a perspective where every obstacle is seen not as a setback, but as a chance to excel and evolve, both individually and collectively. I urge each of you to internalize this mindset in your daily professional endeavors. Let us adopt an approach where responsibility is not just a duty but a badge of honor. where initiative is a natural reflex, and where commitment to our goals is unwavering. As we each take ownership in our respective roles, we contribute to building a business environment that is not only more robust and resilient, but also vibrant with the possibilities and ripe for success. As we move forward, let us remember that the spirit of ownership is the cornerstone of any thriving organization. It's the fuel that drives innovation, the foundation of team cohesion, and the catalyst for enduring success. By fostering this mindset, we don't just elevate our own careers, we elevate our entire organizations, steering it towards a future marked by achievement and excellence. Thank you for your attention, your engagement, and most importantly, for your commitment to embracing and promoting this invaluable mindset. Together, let's shape a future where our collective ownership paves way for unprecedented success and enduring impact. Until next time, my name is David Green, the host here at The Strategist.